みなさん、こんにちは。どうもニクです。日本に着いた。So, I have arrived in Japan and I have been here for 3 days. So the day today is, it is Monday evening and I start school tomorrow. There was no school today because apparently it's some sort of like day off to do with sport. I don't really know. So anyway, yes, I start school tomorrow. I have been here for a whole weekend, so I'm going to quickly tell you about my weekend and how everything has been since I arrived on Friday morning, very, very tired. So, I landed in Tokyo at 9 a.m, which was like 1 o'clock in the morning in UK time. So, I then had to go across the entire day again, living 2 days basically, and I was very tired. But yes, the first thing I did was I got picked up by one of my teachers at school, and we took the normal train to the school, which is in Saitama. So that took us like 2 hours, and I was just on a normal train with my ginormous suitcase just there, and it kept crashing into people and I felt really awkward. But yes, we finally got to school. Then I ate ramen because that's what you do. And so we got to the school, and then I went to go and meet my teachers, and I went to go and get my timetable, and I went to be like talked to about how the school works. So the school starts at, let me just check my timetable, I forgot, 8 something. School starts at 8:25, so I have a short homeroom until 8:40, and then I have my lessons. I have like 6 lessons a day, which is less than I had in England. In England in my school I had 7 periods a day, but then I also had like 3 periods, so sometimes I would have like 3 or 4 instead of actually all 7. But anyway, here my day is actually completely full, except this one subject, which I'm no longer taking because I'm just not. So anyway, yes, I got my timetable. This is my timetable, if you can see. So tomorrow is Tuesday, and I have Kokugo, I then have Sugaku, then I have Japanese, I have Japanese, then I have maths, and I have Taiku, which is like physical education, then I have, this is backwards, so I don't really know what it says. I think this is some sort of like geography, but like more sciencey. So I think things like volcanoes and earthquakes, and then the human geography is in another subject, and then I have English, which is English composition. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say actually, in my very first lesson of the day, you might be wondering what the 2 and the 4 means. Basically, like every 2 weeks there's a rotation, and tomorrow is the 4. So if we look on Saturday, where is it? It's here. 4th subject is English. So actually, my very first subject tomorrow is English, which is funny because I'm from England. Okay, so yes, this is my timetable. As you can see, it's pretty full. I also have to study maths, which I haven't studied in like 2 years. So yeah, I'm probably going to fail at that completely, and probably fail at everything else because I'm doing Japanese stuff in a Japanese school. So the only thing I probably won't fail at is English, and even then I'll probably still fail because I might have to write essays in Japanese. But anyway, on Friday I also got my textbooks for Kokugo, which is Japanese. I got my English textbooks, and I didn't get anything for anything else. And I need to bring all of those tomorrow, which has basically filled my bag with only 2 subjects. So I still have my luggage tag here, but if you look inside my bag, let me take some out and show the camera. I don't want to take everything out, so I'm taking most of it out. This is some atarashi bunpo of some this is for Kokugo. This is like one of my textbooks for Japanese. This is for Kanbun. Kanbun is like also in classical Japanese. Like this is like the classical Chinese sort of thing. What else? This, not really sure what this is. I think this also has something to do with Bun. I don't know what this is. I think this is Kokugo too. I actually understand this because it is in my language. This is English. And then I have more Kokugo. And just for good measure, here we have some more. So yes, I have to do a lot of... My face is away from the camera, I'm sorry, I'm trying to stuff this in my bag. I have to do classical and modern Japanese in the subject kokugo, which is just Japanese. So I guess it's kind of like English people, like in school we had to study Shakespeare. So I guess it's kind of like that, except instead of it only being like 400 years old, I'm studying stuff that's like 1,000 years old in a language that's not even my native language, but oh well. So, other than I've showed you my timetable and my books, what else did I do on Friday? Okay, on Friday I also had to sort out my taikugi, my physical education wear stuff. So we have like, I'm a second year student in high school and my stuff is red. So first year students are green, I think. Second year is red, third year is blue. I'm red, so I had to go and buy red stuff. So it cost me like, all my Taiku stuff cost me like 15,000 yen. And I went to the post office to hand in like a little slip thing. And then I was given this. So it has my name over there. Yes. And it cost me 14,200 yen. And this is for all my physical education stuff. And I should get that within the next few days. So tomorrow when I go to school and have Taiku, I'm just going to have to wear like normal sweatpants and a normal t-shirt because my stuff hasn't arrived yet. What else? That I think was all for Friday. I also met some of my teachers, which was nice. And then I came home and rested and went to bed because I was very, very jet lagged. Saturday, what did I do? I went shopping. I also met my old exchange partner from when I came to Japan for a week last time, which was nice. And I spent some time with him. Then I also went out with my exchange parents in the morning as well. And I will talk about them in a minute, but I'll just quickly say what else I did Saturday. I also went and tried to get my SIM card sorted for my phone in Japan. And that, well, this is it. It's Docomo, but I actually didn't get it from Docomo. I got it from another service, which uses Docomo SIM cards. But being foreign in Japan and getting anything that requires some sort of contract is impossible. So you need like loads of like identification stuff. So my passport wasn't enough. I needed some like form of identity to say that I was allowed to be in Japan, which I hadn't got yet because I'd only been here for like a day. So I wasn't actually allowed to buy my phone SIM card. I wasn't even buying like, it was just a SIM card. They wouldn't even let me buy it. So my exchange partner, he had to buy it for me and I have to pay him. And because it's a monthly contract, I have to give him the money every month, which isn't like too much of a problem, but it's still like just taihen. But yes, we did that. Then I went home and I had... Did I have sushi on Sunday? I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. I'm just going to say that was... It was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. So I also had sushi, which was nice. I went there with my exchange family. And sushi is, well, I hadn't really eaten it much before, but it was really nice. And the good thing about sushi in Japan is it's really cheap. Like in England, anywhere that sells sushi is so expensive. I'm just like... But anyway, in Japan, sushi is really cheap, so that was great. And that was Saturday. And Sunday, I'm looking at my notes to see what I actually did, because I did so much I forgot. Okay, first thing I did was I went to the train station, and I got one of these, a Suica card. So, yes, this is like, if you're... We have some sort of thing similar to this in London called an Oyster card, except the difference between an Oyster card and a Suica card is that an Oyster card costs like £10, and with that, I don't know how much that is in yen. I think £10 is probably like... I'm trying to think of the conversion. I don't know, like 2,000 yen, something like that. Between 1,000 and 2,000 yen. And Suica card costs like 500 yen. And also in London, transportation is so expensive. Like, it is just ridiculously stupid. But anyway, transportation in Japan is cheap, which is good. So I got my Suica card, and then I went with my exchange family's son to Tokyo for the day, which was really fun. And I went around, we went to Akihabara, and, well, I tried to get a new phone because for some reason my current phone wasn't working with my Japanese SIM card, but it turns out that the people working at the shop did the settings wrong. I fixed it myself, so it was all good. I didn't need to buy a new phone. Then I also went to the Edo Museum. What else? I went to a maid cafe, and it was like the weirdest experience ever, basically. So that's all that I really need to say about that. Then I came home, and I got new shoes because in Japan, when you walk into the house, you take off your shoes and you put on slippers, and you leave your shoes by like the little porchy area of the inside of the house. My shoes had laces. In Japan, like they don't use laces because they just like to walk into the house and take their shoes off in like 3 seconds, just be like, whoosh, whoosh. And I was there doing my laces, undoing my laces every single time I left or went into the house, and they were just like. So yes, I got some new shoes which are like slip-ons, which everyone seems to wear. So that was good. And today, I went to a shrine in Omiya in the morning, which was really cool because there are no shrines in England, and I saw like those of the Shichigo-san things, which is like the 753 celebration. When you turn 3, when you turn 5, when you turn 7, they go to the shrine, have some sort of celebration thing. So I saw some people doing that. Then I also went to a bonsai tree museum, which was really cool because, well, I like bonsai. I don't really like them that much, but I mean they're cool enough, right? And they're from Japan, so. Then I went with my exchange family, parents, to a yakiniku sort of restaurant place selling these what do you call them? Like cooked, like you got like a grill thing on the table, like giant hole in the middle with like coal and a grill, and then you grill the meat yourself, which was really cool. And that's the first time I'd done that, and I think it was Korean. I think it's Korean that idea originally, and so in Japan they just have like those sort of restaurants which have the Korean meats thing, and that was really cool. I now smell of like smoke and burning meat, but other than that, yes, that was cool. And I came home, went again out with my host family to the nearby shops so I could just kind of get used to the way that I have to walk to the train station to get to school. And I went to a bookstore and bought a map of Japan. And then I came home, ate dinner, and I am now making this video. So, my host family is really cool. It's just my host mother and father, just them, and they have 2 grown-up children, but they've left the house. So it's just me at home by myself with them. And yeah, they are really cool. My host mother I think they're both really nice. My host mother's kind of like really hyperactive, so she speaks Japanese really fast, and I'm just there like, but other than the occasional time that I have not understood because like they say like, I don't know, 5 sentences in the space of like 3 seconds, it has been great so far, even though it's only been 3 days. I will show you my room very quickly. So, this is my bed. As you can see, my camera is there. I was going to use my camera today, but then I couldn't be bothered because, yeah, it takes ages. Then this is my bed. I have a normal bed. I don't sleep on like a futon on the floor. And there is just everything. And as you can see, I've been resting my laptop on my copy of Genchi Monogatari because it's too low otherwise, so I'm using that. And there's some books in the corner that I brought from England. I brought absolutely tons of books. I need to get through these and plus loads of others in preparation for my university stuff. But yes, so I start school tomorrow. I probably need to get ready and go to bed and panic a bit about going to school, but it should be good, hopefully. This was sort of just a short introduction into me being in Japan, and I will hopefully make a video tomorrow on my first day of school, but, I will see how it goes. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.